In a world that constantly urges us to share and showcase every aspect of our lives, there lies a profound, often overlooked wisdom in the art of discretion and the virtue of patience, especially when it comes to our personal and spiritual growth. The journey of self-discovery and faith is deeply personal, and its most transformative moments often unfold in the quiet corners of our lives, away from the public eye. Imagine a path where your deepest aspirations and spiritual practices are nurtured like a precious seed in fertile soil, unseen, yet growing stronger every day. Envision a journey where the milestones are celebrated not for public acclaim, but for their alignment with your inner values and spiritual beliefs. This is a journey, not of outward spectacle, but of inward reflection and growth, guided by a higher power and grounded in the truth of your own heart. As you embark on this path, let us guide you through the principles of nurturing your goals in privacy, embracing the power of patience and seeking a connection that transcends the need for external validation. This is not just a journey, it's a transformation, where the ultimate destination is a deeper understanding of yourself and a more authentic expression of your faith. Join us as we explore the richness of a life lived in harmony with one's deepest beliefs and aspirations, a life where every step is an act of faith and every milestone a testament to the power of personal conviction. Nurturing personal aspirations in privacy. This point emphasizes the importance of cultivating personal goals and spiritual pursuits in a private setting, akin to a farmer nurturing a seed in seclusion. It highlights that significant growth and development often occur away from the public eye. In such a private space, there's an opportunity for deep reflection and undisturbed progression. This analogy underlines the value of discretion, suggesting that some aspects of personal and spiritual development are best nurtured in solitude, where they can mature without external pressure or distraction, much like a seed germinates and grows in the quiet earth. Solitude, in spiritual practices, a biblical insight. This perspective draws from Jesus' teachings about the value of solitary prayer, as exemplified in Matthew 6:6. It suggests that the most profound and sincere spiritual experiences often occur in private, away from the gaze and judgment of others. This solitude allows for a more authentic and personal connection with one's faith, free from the influences and distractions of a public setting. The emphasis here is on the intrinsic value and authenticity of private spiritual expressions, rather than on public acknowledgement or approval. Navigating the era of social media. In an age where sharing every detail of life on social media is common, this point advocates for a different approach. It suggests that constantly broadcasting personal achievements or spiritual journeys can undermine their significance. Keeping such aspects of life private helps maintain their depth and authenticity. This perspective encourages reflection and growth without seeking external validation. It challenges the current trend of oversharing, proposing that some experiences, particularly those related to personal goals and spirituality, hold more meaning when kept personal. Internal validation over external applause. This concept focuses on the importance of seeking internal, rather than external validation for personal goals and spiritual journeys. It encourages individuals to concentrate on self-growth and introspection, fostering a journey that is more about personal fulfillment than public recognition. This inward focus is seen as essential for a deeper understanding of one's values and beliefs. It suggests that true satisfaction and development come from within, and that personal milestones should be celebrated for their intrinsic worth, not for the acclaim they might attract. Striking a balance between sharing and secrecy. While the overall theme advocates for privacy in personal and spiritual matters, this point acknowledges the importance of discernment in what to share and what to keep private. It's about finding a balance that allows for both personal development and communal engagement. This perspective doesn't suggest complete secrecy or isolation, but encourages thoughtful consideration about what aspects of one's life and spiritual journey to share publicly. It emphasizes the value of maintaining a sacred space for personal growth, while also recognizing the benefits of guidance, support, and fellowship. Focus and dedication. Lessons from Nehemiah. This point draws inspiration from the biblical story of Nehemiah, who remained focused on his mission to rebuild the walls of Jerusalem despite numerous distractions. It emphasizes the importance of dedication and unwavering focus in pursuing personal and spiritual goals. Nehemiah's story serves as a metaphor for staying committed to one's objectives in the face of external pressures and potential disruptions. It teaches the value of maintaining a steadfast resolve in one's personal missions and spiritual endeavors, especially when they are of significant importance or carry a deeper religious meaning. Discretion in spiritual milestones. Reflecting on the account of Jesus instructing a healed blind man not to tell anyone, this point highlights the principle of discretion following significant spiritual achievements or experiences. It suggests that maintaining privacy in the wake of profound spiritual moments can preserve their sanctity and prevent them from being overshadowed by public attention or scrutiny. This approach to discretion is viewed as an act of humility and a means to focus on the spiritual significance of the event, rather than seeking fame or external validation. Protection from external judgment and criticism. This concept focuses on the protective aspect of keeping personal goals and spiritual practices private. It suggests that maintaining discretion in the early stages of pursuing a goal or developing one's faith can shield these endeavors from premature judgment or criticism. This protection is likened to the nurturing required by a young seedling, which needs to be shielded from harsh elements until it is strong enough to withstand them. Privacy in this context allows for a safer and more secure environment for growth and development. Avoiding the influence of negative opinions by keeping personal goals and faith-related practices private, there is a reduced risk of being swayed or disheartened by negative or unsupportive opinions. This point underscores the importance of autonomy in developing one's faith and working towards goals. It advocates for an environment where individuals can freely pursue their objectives and strengthen their beliefs without external pressure or discouragement, fostering a sense of independence and resilience in their personal and spiritual journeys. Focus on inner growth over external validation. This point emphasizes the significance of concentrating on internal growth and spiritual deepening, rather than seeking external validation or recognition. By minimizing distractions and influences from the outside world, individuals can devote more attention and energy to their inner development. This inward focus is crucial in spiritual practices, where the primary aim is often personal transformation and aligning with spiritual or religious principles. It encourages a deeper exploration of one's faith and values, fostering a more meaningful and fulfilling personal journey. The analogy of the baby bird. This point uses the metaphor of a baby bird growing in the seclusion of its nest to illustrate the importance of privacy in spiritual growth. Just like the young bird, which requires a safe and hidden environment to develop its abilities, individuals often need a private, undisturbed space to nurture and strengthen their faith. This analogy emphasizes that a secluded, protective setting allows for an authentic and uninterrupted spiritual journey, fostering growth that is both personal and profound. The secret place for spiritual activities. The concept of a secret place, whether it's a physical location like a quiet room or a symbolic inner sanctuary, highlights the significance of solitude in spiritual practices. This can be a place dedicated to prayer, meditation, reading spiritual texts, or simply reflecting on one's faith. Such a space, away from the distractions and pressures of the external world, is seen as crucial for deepening one's spiritual understanding and connection. It serves as a personal retreat for intimate engagement with one's spiritual beliefs. Personal growth, away from external influences. Engaging in spiritual practices in a private setting helps protect an individual's faith journey from external influences. This seclusion is beneficial for personal growth, as it allows individuals to explore and develop their faith based on their own experiences and understandings, rather than being shaped by outside opinions or expectations. It fosters a more authentic and self-directed exploration of spiritual beliefs, free from the pressures of conforming to societal norms or external judgments. Confidentiality in personal spiritual development. Maintaining confidentiality in spiritual practices fosters a deeper, more personal relationship with one's faith. It encourages a more honest and unguarded exploration of beliefs and values, free from the fear of judgment or the need to conform to societal expectations. This private approach to spiritual growth allows individuals to delve into their faith in a way that is both meaningful and personal, enhancing the depth and sincerity of their spiritual journey, strengthening faith through personal experiences. Private spiritual practices enable individuals to have personal encounters and experiences with their faith, which can be more impactful and meaningful than those experienced in a public setting. These personal experiences can strengthen one's faith and conviction, creating a solid foundation for their spiritual life. The intimacy and solitude of private practice allow for a deeper connection with one's beliefs, fostering a strong personal sense of spirituality and a more resilient faith. Significance of God's timing in faith practices. This point underscores the importance of aligning personal and spiritual goals with divine timing, as emphasized in faith-based teachings like Psalm 27:14. It suggests that the fulfillment and realization of one's aspirations should be in harmony with a higher power's timing, rather than dictated by personal impatience or societal pressures. Patience and trust in this divine timing are seen as vital, encouraging individuals to wait for the right moment for their goals and spiritual growth to come to fruition, reflecting a deep faith in a greater plan and wisdom. The parallel with natural growth processes. Drawing a parallel to natural growth processes, this concept likens the development of personal goals and spiritual growth to the gradual maturation of a plant. It emphasizes the need for patience and nurturing over time before achieving full bloom. This analogy illustrates that just as a plant cannot be rushed to flower, personal and spiritual endeavors also require time and care to reach their potential. The focus here is on understanding and respecting the natural progression of growth, trusting in the process rather than hurrying it, avoiding premature disclosure. This point stresses the importance of avoiding the premature disclosure of personal plans or spiritual milestones. By waiting for the appropriate time to share these achievements, their integrity and potential are protected from being diminished or misdirected by external opinions or reactions. It suggests that revealing plans or accomplishments too early can expose them to risks, including criticism or misinterpretation, which might impede or alter their natural development and fulfillment. Building resilience and depth in faith. Exercising patience and waiting for the right moment to reveal personal and spiritual goals is seen as a way to develop deeper resilience and maturity in one's faith. This period of waiting allows for a more profound understanding and appreciation of one's spiritual journey and goals, It reinforces the depth and strength of one's convictions, suggesting that patience is not just a virtue, but a crucial element in fostering a robust and meaningful spiritual life. Trusting in a greater plan. For those with religious beliefs, waiting for the right time to unfold their plans or reveal their achievements is an act of faith in itself. This approach denotes trust in a greater plan and wisdom that surpasses immediate understanding or control. Such trust is believed to strengthen spiritual resilience and provide a sense of peace and purpose, affirming the belief in a divine orchestration of events that guides one's personal and spiritual journey. The priority of divine approval in personal endeavors. This point emphasizes the importance of seeking divine approval over human validation in personal and spiritual matters. Rooted in spiritual teachings, such as those in Galatians 1:10, it suggests that true fulfillment and success in one's endeavors are found in aligning with divine expectations and values, rather than seeking acclaim or approval from others. This perspective encourages individuals to focus on pleasing a higher power, fostering a sense of spiritual integrity and purpose in their actions and decisions. Real success defined by faith principles. In the context of faith, success is redefined as adherence to spiritual values rather than external achievements or public recognition. This viewpoint shifts the focus from societal measures of success to a more spiritual assessment, where the integrity and alignment of one's actions with their faith teachings are what truly matter. It underscores the idea that real success in life is measured by how well one's actions resonate with their spiritual beliefs and principles. Personal goals as an expression of faith. This concept views personal goals as extensions of one's faith, where pursuits are not just for personal gain, but are expressions of commitment to divine principles. It encourages setting and pursuing objectives that are spiritually meaningful and aligned with one's religious teachings. By seeking divine approval in these endeavors, individuals are inspired to choose paths that are not only fulfilling personally, but also reflective of their spiritual values and commitments. The pitfall of people-pleasing in goal setting. Highlighting the issue of people-pleasing, this point warns against setting goals primarily for external validation or to gain approval from others. It suggests that such an approach can lead to a loss of personal authenticity and spiritual direction. Focusing on divine approval helps maintain spiritual integrity and authenticity, ensuring that one's goals and actions remain true to their faith and personal convictions, rather than being swayed by the changing tides of public opinion or societal expectations. Confidence and peace in divine guidance. Trusting in divine guidance and approval is seen as a source of confidence and peace in one's personal and spiritual journey. This trust allows individuals to pursue their goals with a clear conscience and strong sense of purpose, knowing that their efforts are in line with their spiritual beliefs and values. It fosters a sense of security and contentment, stemming from the belief that one's path is being guided by a higher power, reinforcing a deep connection with their faith. Embark on your journey of spiritual fulfillment and authentic personal growth. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual connection and align your personal goals with your faith? Begin by embracing the principles of discretion, patience, and divine guidance. Cultivate your aspirations in the nurturing solitude of privacy, just as a seed flourishes unseen beneath the soil. Practice patience and trust in the divine timing for revealing your spiritual and personal achievements. Remember, true success is measured by your adherence to spiritual principles, not by external validation. Set goals that resonate with your faith and seek divine approval over human accolades. Join us in this journey of profound personal and spiritual growth. Let's embrace the path of inner development, shielded from external distractions, where our faith and personal goals can flourish in harmony with divine guidance. This journey is not just about reaching a destination, but about growing and evolving every step of the way. Take the first step today. Nurture your spirit, align your goals, and discover the peace and fulfillment that come from living a life true to your faith and personal convictions.